And it's funny, actually, I'm gonna take it back. I said I didn't die. I did die, right? And I think that is the top human skill set, a willingness to die, a willingness to let go.
Let go. Yeah.
That thing's not serving you anymore.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
That relationship's not serving you. That job's not serving you. That circumstance is not serving you. A willingness to feel what it feels like to die the death of the loss of that thing. Trusting yourself and God to create the new thing.
Yeah.
There's a place that I've discovered within myself that is an infinite well. Right in the heart of you is the doorway to the mystery. And unfortunately, it's right in the center of exactly where you don't want to go inside yourself. Exactly the things you don't want to address, exactly the things you don't want to deal with. And it just takes a heroic spiritual effort to look into that interior abyss. I said, broken hearts are how we cultivate loving hearts. From being doubled over, you get a deep understanding of the human predicament. You know what it's like to be crippled with fear or pain. And through your path of recovering from that is how you reach back for others.
Yeah.
If you've never been there, you can't help nobody, you know. But I've read the Quran from cover to cover.
Yeah.
During Ramadan 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I read the Bhagavad Gita from cover to cover. I read the teachings of the Buddha. So, you know, if I had to say what my religion is, I would take the Muhammad Ali quote, and my religion is love. I believe in the oneness and the possibility of harmony between people who are all reaching for the one truth. In the hero's journey, that Joseph Campbell laid out, the hero's journey is basically the structure of almost every Hollywood movie is based on the hero's journey. There's a series of tasks the hero goes through, and allies and enemies, and then the dark night of the soul, and then the hero, you know, emerges from the dark night of the soul. And, you know, you can look at movies and see the structure. Neo, when he goes down, and then he stands back up, right? And we feel those things, because they're a part of a psychological, emotional, and spiritual pattern that we all go through in our version. You know, the story of Christ, the death and the resurrection. That's the literal telling of the figurative thing that needs to happen to us, right? So you die to your previous self in order to be reborn as your higher self. So more than coming back and saying I'm authentic and I don't need your approval, Joseph Campbell called it return with the elixir. You return with the secret. And then now it's a whole new journey of how do I share this secret? As you get to, it's a blessing that you've been able to suffer. My spiritual practice today is be okay with everything. Whatever I get, that's my curriculum. Thank you, God. I'll work with that.
Wow.
Whatever happens, I trust me and God to figure it out. And it's certainly going to be things I don't want. You know, the nature of this place is that, you know, ultimately you're going to be at the bed of somebody you love that's dying. I trust that it's an adventure. I trust that it's a mystery, and I trust that I'll handle whatever becomes my divine curriculum.
Wow.
We going to church tonight. We going to work tonight. We making it burn tonight. Oh, you going to learn tonight. We in the heart of the revelation. This is the elevation. 144,000. We have been chosen to lead the awakening.